Okay, so you've decided you want to make the move to the UAE. What's next? So as a job seeker, it's so important that you research where you want to be staying, okay? There are so many different options for you. And what I recommend is that you find out the types of companies that you're looking to be applying to. So for example, your target companies within Dubai itself. Is it Abu Dhabi? Is it maybe even Sharjah? Of course, it's all dependent on the types of positions that you are going for. But once you know the location of your target companies, then work out your accommodation. Because you don't want to be traveling to and fro, covering up half a day worth of travel to get to one interview. So my recommendation would be find out places such as Dira, Bur Dubai, Al Barsha. These types of areas are super affordable no matter what price bracket you're in. You could consider shared accommodation if that's something that you are, suits your budget, or you could have a look at serviced apartments. There are loads to choose from. Just note though, public transport in Dubai is quite limited. There is just one train or metro as you call it, up Sheikh Zayed Road. The rest of the time you'll have to be arranging taxis. Now they are super cheap. I mean, the starting price is 12 dirham. So, it's something that you might want to consider though. If you are not driving, you can hire a car, that's for sure. But there's no public transport readily available outside of Sheikh Zayed Road. So be sure to research your accommodation. What's your budget? Taxis, how much are you going to be allocating for your taxi or transportation costs? Because don't forget guys, Dubai can get quite expensive, especially if you don't have employment readily to go to as soon as you arrive in the city. And finally, and probably the most important thing is working out your visa. So depending on your passport or your nationality, will depend what type of visa that you can get. Whether you need to be applying for a visa before you arrive, or can you get the 30 or 90-day tourist visa upon arrival to the country. Now, with all of this COVID situation, things do change and they change quite quickly. So please make sure that you have a look at the official UAE portal because different restrictions will be occurring at various different times, especially at the time of the recording. I don't want to be giving you advice and then it completely changing if we get new variants or new restrictions happen. So be sure to check out the government website. I'll pop the link below to find out what are all of the different requirements for depending on your visa and of the country that you have arrived from. If you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help. I'll pop my email in the link below and you can check out my website for all of the support services required or needed to land an opportunity in the UAE.